I feel like the offense needs to take things personal, right? There's been a lot of disrespect. There's a lot of weapons out there, and they don't really count. K, Clemson, ACC, they're not really holding us in high regard. So we need to go out there and make a statement, right? But let's go ahead and talk about these keys. What you think the keys to victory are for both teams? Go ahead and start with Clemson. Keys, what you think?
Yeah, well, for the home Tigers, I think the keys is keys. Like I said, establish a line, get out to a good fast start, man. So we don't want to be 3-and-out the first 3 or 4 drives and not get any kind of momentum going, man. So get out to a fast start, get a big play popping on the first or second series. You know what I mean? Get the crowd already into it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Another key. Let's create some turnovers, man. So I think that plays into again the crowd noise.
Mm-hmm.
Not so experienced offensive line from LSU standpoint. They don't know about that noise level, man. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
night game in the Valley, and we are primed. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The fan base is primed for this opportunity, man. So this is, you know, I feel like I said, with the false starts and all that, and TJ coming out that edge. Hey, come out with the edge with your hair on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like make him throw some bad plays.
Yeah.
Make him throw some bad throws, man.
A lot of people have been talking noise about TJ and saying that TJ does not want the offense to run in his face mask straight to him, right? Like he's not like that, and we know TJ's like that. And Brian Kelly has already given us bullet board material, so
yeah, he surely is talking. So my last key, my third key, I would say for the Tiger defense, the secondary, man, just keep contained, because I'm not a huge believer in LSU's run game. I'm not. That doesn't scare me. They weren't good in the run last year. But like I said, they do got some weapons on the outside. Chris Hilton. So I mean, they got some weapons themselves. So if our secondary can just keep contained,
mm-hmm.
no holding penalties, no excessive penalties, just
Yeah.
just keep everything in front of you. And let the front seven do their work to make your job easier. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yeah. Eliminate the big plays.
yeah.
Eliminate the big plays. So Keys, let's talk. We not biased over here. We recognize real. In the past, we have called out players for just not playing up to the Clemson standard. Right. Best is the standard. So let's go ahead and talk about LSU, man. What are some of the things that they need to do to have a fair shot at this game?
Well, on the flip side of what I just said about our secondary, that can be, LSU Nuss can attack that. You know what I'm saying? Nussmeyer can attack that. If we're not on the P's and Q's back there, because our safeties, that's not exactly the strong point of the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Griffin back there, he made some good plays and good strides last year. Khalil Barnes, of course, coming back.
Veteran presence, yeah.
He'll be more nickelish though, so I'm not sure if he'll be deep safety, but he'll probably be roaming around a little bit. But what we don't want to see is like that Wake Forest game from several years ago when they just dog walked our secondary.
Yeah.
So we don't want to see that. You got receivers. You got a comparable quarterback, second team. All American preseason. So let's not get into this shootout battle to where they just tossing them all over the field on us. So
yeah, this ain't gonna be Chase and Burrow. We not trying to have that, man. We
yeah.
acting none of that.
Nah, so we're not trying to have that. So that's LSU. If they can attack our DBs, that'll be a key for them. Like I said, I'm not too sure about their running game, but a key for them would be to establish some cohesiveness on the O line, like we talked about. I mean, that's where it starts at. Because if you don't have time to do nothing, we gonna do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that'll be key for them as well. And another key for I think LSU's defense is getting Clemson off the field on on third downs.
Yeah.
So that'll be key for them, especially early on. Like I said, when that crowd gets into it early, it can be a long night. You know what I'm saying? So if LSU defense can kind of, if they can get Clemson off the field, third down, first couple drives or something, that'll be very key for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I agree with you there, because if you can get Clemson off the field, then you're tiring out the defense, and you need Clemson's defense tired to have a chance late in the game, because it's gonna be a lot of in and out. We have some depth, so I do agree, man. That's a great point, Keys. Special teams. We just need special teams to show up. We don't want it to become a field position battle.
Yeah,
and
that's key
give-
too.
Yeah,
Because we don't really have a solid punter. I mean, we got a couple guys, Dabo going to throw out there. I do, we got a kicker. Cool with that, but how is our return game and how is our punt game? Because
hmm
the last time we had a punt return for a touchdown was Amari Rogers
yeah.
in 2019.
Shout out Mari, man.
You know what I mean, or 2018. So, we got the weapons. Tyler Brown coming back. So will he return punts? Is Antonio still gonna be returning punts? So
I like the fact that it's the first game we're playing LSU. There's a lot of key factors that we haven't had that it might be a little bit of a surprise for a lot of the schemes that they want to run. But I mean, it's a lot of weapons. I think the main thing, the DB play, secondary play that you talked about is going to be key. Given that big play, if we don't give up the big play, I think we're going to be good. We're going to be fine.
yeah, and as said before in previous episodes, they do have a good linebacker tandem in Whit Weeks, who has made some preseason All-American teams, and Harold Perkins, if he's freshman Harold Perkins, if he's healthy, he could present some problems in the middle for us, man. So we'll see how, like I said, we'll see how they scheme Adam Randall. See how that middle of the field gets schemed to get them guys out of position, you know what I'm saying, from the Clemson standpoint.
Yeah.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans!